card we're going to be making today. Isn't it pretty? This is beautiful birds, and they are from the Nest of Winter Designer Series paper. I do not have much of this paper left because I love it so much. I used this for the background, which is that in the back, and I used, no, that's not the one I used. It was a different one. Let me see. But that one would work. Oh, I think I chopped up the whole page, yes. I didn't have much left, so I just used this. This is the, no, that's the same as that. I can't remember what. Oh, I know. It's on the back of my, it's, yes, the one, I didn't have hardly anything left, and I think I am out of it now. I used it the other day. Yes, this one. I used that one, the back of this one. And like I say, I do not have much left of this paper. I used this the other day too with this one. But this is gorgeous paper. It was a carryover from last year, and yeah, I don't have much left. I also used this one, which had those gorgeous birds on the other side. But I wanted a larger bird. Now, if you wanted to, you could take this, cut it out, and put it on the inside, whereas I just cut I took, like, say, a bird like that. I cut that all out and have it on the side. This one is on this side, and the one I'm going to be doing is on this side. So I just found what was around the edge so that I could finish off the sheet, be done with it, and have a beautiful inside. So, oh yes, I did other stuff. I used the Spotlight on Nature dies. I used this one right here, the second largest. And I used Christmas Greenery, yes, this, and I did it in Garden Green. I took this Ephemera pack, Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera pack, and I took out a Joy and Merry Christmas. And then I used this stamp here, and I used my marker on this and just stamped that. And that is how I finished this card. So we will put that aside. And we'll just start basically gluing. I'm going to change this one a little bit. I am going to put a piece of this across the center of this. I couldn't do it on that one, but I think I like the little added bit on it. This is a quick and easy card. The hardest part, or the longest part, not hard, was doing the cutting out of the birds. And it's not hard at all. And I'm just going to cut that off just ever so gently. There wasn't much, but there was a little bit. Like that. And then this is just going to go on here. I'm not going to put it around the back. I'm just going to put it across here. So I'm getting out my Seal Plus. And my silicone mat. And there we go. Just like that. Now I am going to take my embossing buddy and I am pouncing the rest of the Seal Plus that's down there so it doesn't stick anymore. But I just think this adds just a little touch more to the card, like that. Now, I'm going to put this aside for a second, and I am going to, these are Post-it notes that I cut up, and I'm putting around the edges so that I can do my clouds. Now, I'm bringing this in, and my Balmy Blue and I'm just going to go over it till it's fairly dark. Now I am going to move these down. It's not just go like a square or rectangle. You have to work with this one just a little bit. But the results that you get are very attractive, very pretty. I love doing clouds in the background. It just gives the card that extra special look, that you've gone the extra mile when you've actually gone a quarter of a mile. You haven't done that much to get that look, but it sure adds that gorgeousness to the card. So I'm going to take this one out, leave that one there, bring this one here, lift that one, there we go. Oops, I don't want the same. You gotta have it just different. Actually, I got some over here. And I like to color my fingers. There we go. So, all that, and I'm done. But doesn't that look nice? Like, it just finishes the birds off. So I'm going to put that aside and bring this in. What did I do with that? Just had it a minute ago. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. We are going to glue this down. First, we got to get it so that it's right side up. I just want it in about in the middle. I just, like, I'm checking to see if everything will fit in so that I can glue all the way to the edges. That's what I was checking for. So it does go to the edge, but I'm just going to leave a little bit at the edge, not glued, just in case. Now, grab my tweezers, because that will do a better job. Need this mat in here, just in case. Yeah, I put it, and the tail is a little bit off. Now I'm just going to go like this and secure it. And now I'm going to put that back, and all this. Actually, I think I will do this one because I've got the glue right here. That's an envelope. I am this is just an edge so that I use more of the paper, which is awesome that I can use it. And this is going to go in here. I just wanted to add a little bit of extra. Extra color, just like that. So that's done. And I'm going to glue this on here. So how's everybody doing today? It's one of those wintry, well, not really wintry, but fall, dreary, yucky days here. It's a perfect day for me to come down and do my card. So that's going to go up there. I'm going to attach this so that's out of the way, and I don't have to think about this again. go. I put that aside. Now I will get working on this. I cut 1.5 of these, and I will cut this up, and I'm going to put it around so like this is nestled in the trees. So I am just going to cut these. And I'm going to cut quite a few of them. I need to clean my scissors. I have got glue on them, and they don't like it. Now I got to put some of these on, and then I've got this one to cut up too. So see, this goes like this. And I'm going to put them on the side because I want this to fit in this section. And like here, they can have long ones, but on the side, I will have to cut them off if they're too long. So that's why these work best, these long ones along the side. Whoopsie. Okay, and then this one will go on this side with the bird. See how nice that looks already? That gotta go. If I just cut it in half, I can put them side by side and aim the branches the way I want them to go. But this one is going to go over here and fill in more of that because it's going the opposite direction. I have got to clean my scissors. They did not do a good cut on that. So everybody got their gardens to bed. We're working on ours. We just got our garlic planted the other day. still went out and planted it for me, which was really nice. He's been such a big help. I'm trying to get things done in here before surgery, and yeah. So he's been doing the outside work, which is such a bonus. I grabbed the tweezers at the same time. It does not want to. Yeah, that works good. You just have to fit them in where they work. There's no guide to this. You just cut it where you see that there's a spot that could be cut, and then you just cut it and put it in the spot that it fits. Wow, come on, get in there. And this piece here, I am going to oh, that was smart. There. So what do you think? Not too bad, right? So we are going to get things going here. This is gray granite, by the way, which is the complement to this. There. Now I am going to use this, and I am going to get out my sponge, because I honestly don't want these to be flopping too much. Well, I got a piece of it there. I put this out of the way. Joe came down the other day, and I was working at my desk here, and he says, well, I don't think you need any more workspace. You're using what you got. And I'm going, yeah, but I'm working in this much space. I said if I had a larger desk area, then I would be able to have more area to work on. And Oh, you're doing just fine the way you are. Oh, thanks, hon. Good thing I turned that. I would have wondered where it went to. Now, I am just going to cut these off so that they're equal with the birch bark tree look and not the gray granite. I'm just cutting them just a little bit shorter. Isn't that pretty? And this is going to this actually is a peel and stick, the verse. So I peeled and stuck it onto gray granite, and then I cut the ends off because I didn't want to have to do it on camera because I take very long time at doing it because of my eyes. So it just works better, or work better if I do it ahead. So I am going to get my dimensionals. And I'm going to use 2. These are the mini ones. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's the line for it to become a sticker. But because of where it's positioned, it can't be a sticker. It has to be raised up. There we go. And I'm going to glue down here. And it will go there. I just got to make sure it's straight. There we go. So, pull this on, put those back. Well, I don't know why I did that. I screwed it on. I don't normally do that while I'm working at a card. I usually just put in place because it seals it off quite nicely. So now I am going to take this. This is Irregular Weave Trim, and there's no color, but it's like crumb cake and pecan pie mixed together, or a light pecan pie. This is pecan pie, so it's a light version of that, but it goes nicely with pecan pie. I think it was mostly designed for the fall cards to go with those colors, and I'm just trying to make use of it, and it goes very nicely with these colors. And it's kind of a little rustic, which this card is kind of a little, with the birds, kind of a little rustic. There. And this got out a new box of glue dots because I'm coming to the end of my glue dots on this roll. So I'm wondering. There, I matched it up with the ribbon. I didn't even see that I was not on top of the ribbon. Like this ribbon across there, I was way higher than that, so like that. Pretty cool, eh? So, now I am going to take this, and that I've got to clean off, because see it just rolls off these silicone mats. These are awesome. Just awesome. So I am going to put this on here, and I did have stamp. Okay, what did I do with my stamp? Probably looking right at it. I don't know why that's in there. It never is. Well, I'm going to have to find my stamp. I had put the everything I use for this card on top of it. So I am using my garden green marker. These could be gone now. I don't know. But I'm still going to use them because I have them. Just like that. Because I don't want the big tree, I just want the little tree. Now I'm going to blow on it, huff on it, and then I am going to make sure that this is straight because of the stamp. That is straight. It goes up, but if it went with a stamp, it would be sideways, so you have to make sure that you get it straight up. And that's from Peaceful Pier, right here. It was the quickest evergreen I could find in my stash, so I just grabbed it and used that. Now I've got glue on that. So what do you think of my card? If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. And I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. Thanks. And I hope you like this card. Bye now.